to my channel and an Archer and Olive journal set up and journal with me. So what I have here are a couple of Archer and Olive notebooks, a kit from Wilson Wild, which I'm going to set off to the side, and my Autumn Glen and my September subscription from Cocoa and Fluff, as well as the Archer and Olive washi I recently hauled. This is an 8x8 Archer and Olive journal that was gifted to me from my friend Susan. And when I got it, I decided I was going to use it as a journal for 2025. So I did. And that's what I've been using it for. So I journaled the entire month, every day. I have to be careful because one of these times I'm going to turn it and it's going to be my granddaughter. And yeah, so I'm not gonna, I just want to make sure I don't have any pictures of my granddaughter. So yeah, every day, every single day, I journaled the entire summer. That was a birthday card. Here's July. I thought I'd be clever and do Dutch doors at the side and then Dutch doors at the bottom. And then I decided I didn't like that look when I did the bottom, and I tore it with my tearing tool. Sometimes it was just a short little thing. Sometimes I bulleted. Sometimes I wrote a whole kit and caboodle. So the black is nice because I really like the pens I was able to use. It took me a little while to get used to them, but I have to say, I think for stickers, I prefer the white pages. So then school started. This was my freebie from Sarah Lynn Art. And there is my school for August. And here we are. Today will be the last day. And I do have enough pages that I could continue, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put this one on my shelf, and I'm going to use this Forest Findings as my journal, and I'm going to keep the box. I did not keep the box for that one because I just didn't think I would. And maybe I will end up making this so fat that I won't keep the box. I do like this, so I do not know. I'm just going to set it off to the side for now. So I recently hauled this B5 notebook from Archer and Olive. It's a chrysanthemum. It's beautiful. And this is going to be my September, October, November journal for sure. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So this Cocoa and Fluff kit, subscription kit that I got, is the washi paper. That's beautiful. The washi paper one. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to do, I think, at least for this first week, what I want to do, because I like the B5 size. Oh dear. I want to do a weekly vertical kit, and then I'm going to journal for the week. That's my plan. Just so I can play with more stickers. These are really nice. The paper it's on, the washi paper, is like a clear paper backing. So I might be able to throw that in the bag of bags for recycling. This is a TWSBI Eco. I had gotten it off, I want to say Jet Pens, and it's got the rose gold hardware, and I love this like ivory color, and it has my Cape May ink in it, the last of the Cape May ink. So I'm actually going to use this first page as my setup. This is a funky page. Sometimes I think it would be better to glue them, but I don't know, maybe I'll use this as my table of contents. Oh, this should be my September page. That's what this should be, my September page. I think I have a September. I have this, which I can tip in. I feel like I need some lights. It's sunshiny, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Hubby and I had waterproofed the porch. If I put it here, I'm going to lose some of that. So I think what I will do is cut a 1/4 inch off of here. All right, let me cut this and get my double-sided tape. I'll be right back. Holly, I updated and I have the pause button. That's glorious. Okay, so what I did is I went downstairs and I trimmed this sucker to fit here. And I am going to tip it in, but I want to corner round. So I have a corner rounder. I used to be a Creative Memories consultant. I'm sure you can find a corner rounder somewhere. Not Joann's. Dang it. You know, the corner rounder really should just stay here in my drawer. All right, so how am I going to tip it in? I have this, I'm out of breath from running up the stairs. I have this double-sided tape. So let's run it right in that crease. Just gonna stick it right in there, right in that crease. And let's peel. The issue is that I can't peel that because I didn't get that one right there. Okay, so I can peel it from the bottom. There we go. Double-sided tape. Sugar. I've just made a little mess there. That's all right. It's tape. You can tape. So that's what I'm going to do. So I think this journal is going to be filled with lots of neat things because my granddaughter is due to be born. I think what I want to do is stick it like this. My granddaughter's due to be born in the month of September, which is pretty exciting. You know what? So I can work. I'm going to scooch my nameplate just so I can have all the space I want. All right. Look at that. There it is. Isn't that pretty? That is perfect. Now, I do want a September this month. Let's see. I have all of this. Which is pretty. I could put that here. I wish it was one big sticker instead of individuals. Let's see. What else can I put there? Put that. Is this one big sticker? No, that's sad. It's a shame that that's not one big sticker. I think this is, though. This is not. Let's see what these functionals are. I have this, which is pretty. And I have this. I could do that for September as the plate. And then this is Autumn Macadamia, which is a different kit. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I have these photo mounting corners from Creative Memories, because I think the back of that's beautiful. I'm going to put this in, there we go, like so. That way you can see that it's September. This one, though, I'm just going to stick in there because I don't need the back. I probably didn't have to do that, but I did. And since I have this double-sided tape, I'm just going to use it because I have it. This double-sided tape I bought at Joann's when there was a Joann's, and I've been using it to make cards. It's just about done. I think I'm going to put that at a wonky angle. And this is a die cut sticker. And I appreciate that it had a little like thumb hole there. Is it not a die cut sticker? Is this not a sticker? The plastic comes off, but it's not sticky. Why is that? I don't understand. Am I not peeling it correctly? I don't know. Okay, so same thing, a little bit of tape. I think that's pretty. And I'm going to use this as a poem, and I'm just going to randomly set it just kind of down because I like it. So, yeah, this is just going to be a journal. I've enjoyed journaling. I've always enjoyed journaling. I was telling you before that I used to, I've just always journaled. I mean, even as an elementary age kid, I journaled. And then when I was first married and raising my kids as little kids, I struggled a bit with frustrations. And so I would often journal my frustrations, like a burn book. But I have since literally burned all those. And now I'm just doing just a little bit about my day every day. I like it. It gives me a chance to refresh my mind and my heart and play with stickers. Perfect. That's that sheet. I love it. I am considering not using that, though. I wonder if I can pull it up without hurting it. Yeah, I don't think I want to use the photo corners, to be honest. I think I'm just going to stick it down. Too bad that that was so pretty, but this is what I'm doing. I suppose I could have put it in a slip-in pocket, but this makes me happy. Nice. Okay, and then I have the vellum, and here we are, September. And I want to do a week. So I want to see, can I put 4 down? How many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Divided by 4 is 8. Will one of these take up 8? I hope not, but let's just see. How many does one of these take up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does. It takes up 8. So I wouldn't really even have a space between. All right. I want to do a week though. So I'm going to lay this washi from Archer and Olive right across the top. I'm going to tear it here. This is my experiment week. Let's see what happens. And then we'll set that there. Just going to go right across. Oh boy. I don't think it's going to make it. No. So I'd have to, I wonder if I should put it closer. Let's go from the right to the left. So I'm going to turn this upside down. Put this right across. Come here. So yeah, my hubby and I were out. We were messing around with getting things for the front porch because I wanted to see, that's a little crooked, if I could get a like a table. Because we rearranged, we put the long couch on the front porch instead of on the deck. I do this here. I love this little girl. And I do this here. It is possible to do 4. But how did I do it? I'm going to take these up with some undo, right? Because this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there isn't a list. Or do I want to add a space and have like this side be? Let's move these over. This is undo. It takes the sticky out of a sticker so that you can lift it. It won't harm your book, and it won't harm the sticker. And my son just came home, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do this. I might have to pause, let this dry, and jump in later. But we'll see. Let me lay this down here. Maybe I'll give myself 2. Oops. Or maybe I will do the whole thing like 8. I don't know if I'm going to like 8. I might not. We'll see. All right. Let me pause. Okay, so I think what I decided was to try the 4 because even though I don't necessarily need a to-do, I'm going to put that down and that takes care of that. I love this. I kind of want to use this. That's fabulous. I'm gonna use this too because this notebook is a journal, but I thought maybe I'd put, you know, some of the daily highlights. On here. You know, like maybe the walks or, you know, school or no school or whatever. Okay. So this is going to be Monday the 1st. And then Tuesday is the 2nd. Yeah. Wednesday. This is such a cute kit, these fairies. I think what I might do in this planner, this journal, is do all fall because I have a lot of kits. If that's the way I go with this. And for sure, I am going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is fun. Friday might be a little crooked. Put Wednesday here. And then Tuesday. And then Monday. And I don't know what that will be. I'm going to put the weekend banner down here, but I want some washi. Do I want to use this mice? The mice doesn't quite go, but I do like this nighttime scene down here. I'm going to put this one down here. This one is from Archer and Olive. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. I have to pause again because I think my husband's getting ready to leave. All right. Let's see. Day off. That is right here, Monday. It's Labor Day. So we're gonna do day off. And I'm sure I have a Labor Day. I like this one. And I also am going to take this. I think I'm going to put that in a box also. And I'm going to let this all be whatever it is, you know, as we go. But turning the page for the 1st through the 7th is how I want to do. I want to do these. This is kind of interesting too, but I like this. This is for the dailies. Be careful with this business, let me tell you. Because it's a little curly. And I think every day when I go to journal, I'll do like Monday, right? And then I'll do, I don't know how this one's, how is this cut? Is this a square? Oh, it's a rectangle. Monday, September 1st. And then some sort of something every day. And then just keep all of these pieces and parts, I guess, and make it pretty. And then journal. Is that what I'm going to do? I think that is. All right, well, that's all the farther I'm going to go for now. So stay tuned. But first, let's pull, excuse me, let's pull these guys out. So there's my weekly, and this will be my daily. All right, that's where I'm going to pause. But you can see this final Sunday. Something is in the air today. It's making me very sneezy. Doesn't really feel like a Sunday. I'm glad that we have tomorrow off for Labor Day, because otherwise, yeah, today kind of feels like a Saturday. Okay. All right. There we go. I don't want that to... That's just beautiful. This will be fun to keep and write in every day. Well, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You might want to stay tuned, and maybe we'll do a little journal together. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.